Testing. Think we're investigating this castle? Well, you're useless. As always. Where did we come from? This is Doma Castle. Oh, this is the one Sion's from. I want to say. These are some disrepair. This is not the one that Sovereign came from. didn't miss anything left or right here, did I? There's doors. Okay, so I did miss something. Don't tell me that's a reward for pushing the entire castle as a single expulsion. Oh. Things down and praise. Beads used in meditation by warriors of foreign land boost evasion. Okay, so another evasion boosting item. My bet is I could have explored this way earlier. That just makes sense. They're the same in reverse? No, so that's not so. Oh wait, no, there's two more. Remedy. Do I need to rest? I've lost a bit of mana for a character who doesn't use mana. And a bit more for a character who can regenerate almost immediately. High Ether. Elixir. We'll rest for free. Hello. You were comfortable. You didn't have. What? What? Cat, now is not the time. I need to. I'm Laragard. I'm Kurlex. I'm Mobius. We're the Dream Stooges. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? I need my voices. Here's my voices. This man's soul is ours. This man's soul is ours. This man's soul is ours. Bon appetit. Gal looks so fucking pissed. Wait! The fuck is this? The fucking hell? I did not expect this. Thankfully, it's Celis. If anybody can murder everything by herself, it's probably Celis. Given the insane magical power and magical power she has. And Osmos. And Osmos. At least they did revive the MP. Okay, this is really weird. Let me guess, each one of them is guarded by one of these damn kids. Okay, so we can see the other two. Why are they naked? Okay, that's really bad. That's really bad. And also, why is she naked? I feel like that's not appropriate for Twitch. Yeah. I can't even run right now. But, yeah, that's, hang on a second. I cannot pause this. I cannot do anything. As soon as this is over, I'm gonna do it. I do apologize. I had no clue. What the fuck? That's... Unfortunately, that's probably something from the mod. Okay, she's dead. Good. That's... What the fuck? Okay, so I'm thinking for the moment I might need silence immunity because this is going to be a very hard dungeon without it if I'm fighting these monsters. What the actual fuck? Equip Celis will de-equip an earring and give her a white cape, which conveniently prevents both imp and silence. And now... you. We haven't had to use you in a while. It will turn off unless we end up in a fight where I need it, in which case it goes on. What the actual fuck, game? Or mod? I am genuinely annoyed by this. Nope, I didn't even do it. Damn it. I missed. There. There. Haha, I'm immune to your bullshit. The good news is it appears this is the enemy configuration, so as long as we're in this dungeon, I will probably just keep that where it is. Just to avoid any more problems. Because that's the weird thing. Hey, Persephone, you came at a really weird time. Really weird. Long and short of it. Bye. Bye, whoever you were. Yeah, long story short, the original Final Fantasies did some things. And one of the controversies about original Final Fantasy is that some of the characters were a little more naked than they were allowed to. Okay, so first off, there was the bot, that's whatever. The Final Fantasy series had some characters who were a little more naked than they probably should be for a video game that was meant for children. In the US version, they censored it. I'm playing with a mod that recreates some of the original content. And I guess one of the things it restored was the nudity of a character in a dream sequence. It makes sense in the context of the fact that it's a dude dreaming, but also Twitch's moderation policies. Nudity in a game is technically allowed if you're not drawing focus on it or drawing attention to it. However, nude mods are explicitly banned. And the problem is, although it's technically OG Final Fantasy content, it's also a mod, if I'm correct, meaning I ain't taking no chances, so until this dungeon's over, that little slogan is staying on the screen, and I'm hoping I don't need to get more of them. Because, what the fuck? Oh, good. You followed us all the way to this guy's dream. I've been on a fight until I got my brothers with me. Ciao for now! Fuck you. Trying to get me banned on the internet. Hey, Gao. Let's go. So, yeah, this is an adventure. Yeah. Okay, that's better. Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs I can handle. Oh, shit, I forgot what the good one was that I discovered recently. Shoot. Was it this one? Yes, I know, right? Just go back and watch the VOD. They show up for a bit. If you really want pixelated boobs, yeah, there's plenty. They're on screen for a full minute and a half while I had just genuinely no clue what to do, and I'm trying to kill the enemy as fast as possible. Okay, so I think he just has better stats now, which is nice. But I probably should be doing his Osmos because I'm gonna run out of MP soon. Yeah, that's the worst part. They're not just pixelated boobs, but pixelated boobs with pink nipples. So they were very blatant boobies. And yours are probably not nearly as pixelated if I had to guess. No. Oh, good. Oh, so otherwise, got a dream when I'm fighting our others with me chopper. Oh, come on, really? Exact same dialogue. Lame. Alright, there we go. Now the party's back in full force. But I'm missing the character who, gave me the speed bonus. Yep, here we go. So only I get to see the boobies, you don't get to see the boobies. Yep, sucks. Trust me though, you're not missing much. It's nothing you couldn't have seen in, like, low tier... What? In the world? I am so confused what just happened. Oh, I'm imp. Cast Imp on Terra, does that undo Imp? No. Am I not? Yep, fair enough. Dispel. Can I use Dispel here? Does Dispel work on Doom? That's a good question. It doesn't work on Imp or Doom, okay. But she's dead now. However, I am still an Imp. Lovely, lovely art. What cures Imp? You're fine. I am not offended. Twitch might be, I am not. Removes it if already inflicted. Thank you, good God. So I guess it can just miss in battle. That's annoying. I do not mind people making jokes, don't worry. What in the... Oh, do I need... Ah. I can only do this if I have 3 party members. Ah, it's you. We're the Dream Stooges. We're all together now, there's no escape for you. But I'm together now too, so fuck you. Alright. While this is there, I will turn this off so you can actually see the bosses. Hopefully they don't summon anything. But here we go. Here are our bosses. Which, to be honest, are almost as creepy as the, everything else in this entire dungeon. I haven't used Fear yet. Let's use some Fear. White Wind, which... What is that? Yeah, heals for a ton of damage. So they're going to be doing massive healing constantly. Oh, okay. This is 6, yes. Okay, so they're each vulnerable only to a specific element. I want to say you absorb thunder. You didn't absorb either, so we're going to beat up on you using those. And hope they don't spam a lot of lightning. Oh, he's dead. So we're going to cast Thundara on you. Oh, that's right. She just absorbs that now. I want to say... honestly, Blizzard. Neither... Oh, fuck off! The Vaden was pretty to 10. Fuck off! They revive each other. No wonder this attack seems too easy. Okay, this fight seems too easy. And she's petrified. And I don't have any way to cure... Oh, I have a Sin, right. Asuna should cure petrification. Yes, good. Yeah, I've only beaten 5. I've played about a third of 12 and part of 4. The good news is that whatever they're doing, they keep attacking Celis' runic, so she's absorbing everything, which is a bonus. Okay, the top left guy is mostly damaged, so I will do Thundara on the back dude. I wonder if he's taking any serious damage yet. I guess I could cure Gao. But it looks like I don't need to kill them all at the same time. I don't want to get any serious damage done, so... It also looks like Delta Attack is not very powerful. Oh wait, no, Delta Attack is for petrification. That's what it was. I remember now. Protect! Oh, gross. Do I have any very powerful spells that aren't either of those 3 elements? That's a great question. Also, Asuna, on you! That petrification's getting real annoying. Good thing I have 2 Asuna characters, because full petrification of the entire party is an instant game over. Haha, she's immune, fucker! Alright, what do I have that'll hurt everybody? Ooh, Bio's actually a good choice. And I can bio everybody, hell yeah, let's go. Honestly, that's enough damage, let's just spam. Oh, she doesn't have bio. She does have gravity, though. Let's spam gravity. You can't do gravity on multiple people, okay. What can I spam on multiple... Oh, I have poison. It's way weaker than bio. It only targets 1, but sure. It looks like bio might be the way to go for this fight. Reflect. Bro. Blazara does nothing because she's petrified. I gotta dispel that asshole. Dispel that guy. They keep guessing Blazara on her, so that's fine. I am over level for this fight, which is the only reason it's tolerable. There we go. Dispel will get rid of the haste and get rid of the reflect, which is the important thing. Oh, crap. Now I got 2. Oh, no, this fight's over. I didn't even think of that. Because Gao, unfortunately, the only way out of a rage is to die. I lose. I can't win. Unless they somehow undo the petrification, this fight's over, but I can't do anything until Gao dies, which might take a while. So this fight's super over, but it's going to take forever to end. Gao, honestly, might be the worst possible person taken in this fight. I couldn't do anything about that. GG. Like I said, petrification's an instant game over, so never mind. Prioritize unpetrifying next time, so I don't have to redo the entire fight. Ew, gross. Also, I gotta bring back the booby shield. Because, yeah, the save point was at the beginning of the dungeon. Also, I don't have the immunity. Okay, I'm not even gonna worry about the immunity for this fight. Just in case a child comes by and sees that I have a game with boobies in it, you know. Because I do have at least a couple actual children who do watch this stream. So, yeah, no. Last thing I want to do is be accused of showing boobs to kids. That'd be bad. Alright, I want to see some of the worst flashing ever. Yeah. That is the indication that you are afflicted with poison. It is obnoxious. You know, don't get me wrong, I'm all in favor of not showing porn to kids. That's totally a thing I don't want to do. But yeah. Oh crap, I missed Gao. Is there any way? I think this lets me go back. Yes. Oh, nice. I can save with Terra. So equip Celis. Honestly, with 2 party members, I'm probably okay because they can cure each other's abilities. Worse than TV, probably. Unless you're like me, when growing up you didn't have to really watch TV or the internet all that much. Oof. I was worried for a second they were gonna do that. Alright, Sundara. And you can do Thundara on that guy. 2 Thundaras and this fight's over. Other than one boss that or one enemy that I'll just switch. You will use Osmos to recover MP, hopefully. And you can instantly kill the enemy using Drain. I barely use Drain as it is. Let's see if this kills them. There's no kill like overkill. That being said, for that boss fight, I think Bio is the way to go. Also, I might want to rearrange the party, I'm thinking. And, well, actually, no, what I might want to just do is give... Yeah, I'll give the party immunity to petrification. That's probably the strategy here. Okay. Hi, Gao. Welcome back. You, I don't care if you get petrified, because you don't get unpetrified. But the other 2, I think immunity to petrification is probably the way to go for especially Celis. Celis, I think, needs immunity to petrified because she has Bio, which is going to be how we win this fight. So what gives me immunity to petrify? Alternatively, I could just give her Reflect. They barely have any healing, so I could just heal her with potions, and she could just reflect all their crap back at them. That is also a possible strategy. Poison, Darkness, and Zombie. Jeweled Ring, Petrification. Do I have anything better than that? Like, say, does Petrification and something else? No, it doesn't look like it. Jeweled Ring it is. And how about Gao? Gao, how would you like to replace your Zephyr Cloak? Which, don't get me wrong, Zephyr Cloak is a great item. But how would you like to be immune to magic? Reflect Ring. I feel like that's the strategy here. So that Gao not only does serious damage, but is immune to any and all magic. He can't cast spells, so I just remember to heal him with items and not with magic. Yeah. Hey look, it's the worst on TV. Hello, booby lady. It's just that this boss fight... Oh, they rearranged the party members, so it's a little different. Gao's the one who'd be petrified. Also, now that I think about it, I wonder if immunity to petrification... Okay, silence now, that's what I wanted to avoid. But it doesn't matter because I've got 2 people who can undo each other's stuff. Yeah, there we go. Dead. I should probably give immunity to silence too. Oh yeah. The music is real good. I could go back and save. Nah. It's not that long to get back. Doobie-doobie-doo. Oh yeah, it's really good battle music. I just wish they had more than one song. But that's how I always wish with RPGs. I always wish they had more songs. But it is a very good song. For only having one song. Alright, last chance. Do I want to... No, I guess I get through this fight first. Never super long, so I mean, yeah, that is fair. So I'm thinking that's not the right strategy to use, because I'm thinking Feather Dust you barely... Oh, we learned... Oh, Phantom's done. Nice. Good job, Celis. Do you have anything left to learn? Drain. Oh, right. Bio, Break, and Death. You know, that thing that would help us in this current fight. And Raise. Ooh, all good options. We're gonna go Calablepus because I guess Bio would be really useful. Never mind that it's gonna be a little late to use it in this fight. Let's say equip. Terra, you're the one, actually. I was wrong. What does the Hero's Ring do again? Boost physical and medical attack. Okay, so better than the earrings. So never mind. You need immunity to Petrify. Because as long as you both have it, you can never be petrified. Which is very nice. Crap. Also, why do I have 8 barrier rings and 5 peace rings? You don't need that many. Yeah, whatever. Jeweled ring. There we go. So those 2 are immune to petrification, and then the third is immune to magic. So this fight should be way easier because I'll be reflecting all their shit back at them. As long as it works like I think it does. And in the meantime, Celis, you don't have Bio, so get started poisoning everybody. You need a better Rage. How about just Stray Cat? And you cast Bio on whole party. For high poison, 1000. It's just not terrible. Oh crap, it heals him. That's not great. Ooh, that Reflect was a terrible idea. That Reflect is an awful idea because they're going to keep healing against each other. Not by much, though. Not by much. So it's not as bad as it could be. And Cat Scratch does insane damage, so that helps. Oh, it reflects into a random person. That can be useful. Trance. While I wait for Celis to get her abilities back. Cast Petrify. Oh, come on! That goes through the Reflect, so the Reflect is utterly worthless. The Reflect is utterly worthless because it just goes through. Oh, and they're both silenced now, so... Really? Fuck you. And here's immune, Echo Screen. And then they do the 5k heal. So all of my damage so far has been useless, so that Reflect has been a waste of time. Like, I'm tempted to just be like, no. We still have no magic, so... Thank you for casting haste on me. I appreciate it. I should probably cast haste on myself, to be honest, because the fight would be over so much faster if I cast haste. I need lose something. Oh. Whoops, wrong target. I meant to do it on Gao. My bad. Yeah, they seem to always target the middle person for petrification first, so I probably only need one. Because they'll keep missing after that. Casting stop and slow on her. Spell. Oh, he's no longer raged. Interesting. Stray Cat it is. Because Stray Cat does a lot of damage. Magic. Oh, he's no longer... Oh, he is reflected. It's auto-reflect. That's obnoxious. Does Asuna work on silenced? Because if not, this fight's going to be obnoxious. Unless I get the actual ability that gets rid of it. Do you mind giving Terra her turn, please? Why did you Asuna yourself? Fuck off, game. Asuna, on, Celis. Please. And it doesn't cure silence, what the fuck? Stab. I'm just gonna stab y'all. So there's no spell that gets rid of silence. I wish it described the spells to me. I really wish there was a spell description. Oh, he's... So the only way to get rid of silence is Echo Scream, which I only have to beat it. I'm debating just resetting this fight. Just, yeah. I'm gonna restart this fight. It's going to take forever with this current build. Between the wasted item on one party member, no, I'm not restarting Steam. I'm restarting the game with a setup that completely eradicates these fools. Also, I just realized I had the victory boob blocker on the entire time. Oops. Yeah, I would run out of echo screens, and then I reach a point where it's just like, well, the two magic users are silenced, and I can't fix the silence, so I can't get rid of the other guy. It's gonna be just not worth it. Oh, yeah. Continue. Using quick save, yes. Oh! That's a really nice quick save. I am okay with this. That is exactly where I would have wanted a quick save. That is convenient. Okay, equip. Gao. You need to be immune to petrify. Because I'm pretty sure they'll only ever try to petrify you. That being said, I'm not going to gamble on that. So yeah, we'll just do that. So no more immunity, no more reflect, and just immunity to petrify. Terra, just to see if I'm correct, I'll leave you not immune. And actually, no, you should be immune, because you're going to be the main one dealing the damage. And what you probably need is haste. No. We'll give you the immunity. So jeweled ring. And Celis can have haste. Hermes sandals. There we go. This should go much better. Except I forgot to give the petrification immunity. Fuck. That was the whole reason I reset, was to give the petrification immunity, or the silence immunity. That's the whole point. Damn it. How did I forget that? That's like the whole point. That was the whole point. Damn. Hang on a second. That's my fault. That's just me being dumb. Yeah, well. Whoopsies. It's like, I'm forgetting something, right? Oh, right. The whole reason I reset. I am a professional gamer. Good news is that, yep, it resets right there. Perfect. So that's just our quick save point now. That is actually really convenient. I just wish I'd known ahead of time that this would be the way to go, but oh well. Terra, you are going to be immune to silence. White cape, imp and silence. The imp isn't important. I only have one white cape. Ooh. That's not good. Equip Gao. We replace the reflect with the jeweled ring. And we'll have Celis have the haste. So I only have one immunity to silence? Huh, but I had two. Nope, only one. Okay. That's still more than zero at least. Worst case scenario, Celis is just silence and just stabs people. And I'll give you the Hermes sandals because that'll let you go more frequently and stab people more often. In fact, Terra, take an earring. And we'll give the Hero's Ring to Celis. If we reach a point where all she's doing is stabbing, she's going to want that Hero's Ring to have the increased damage in addition to the increased magic damage. There we go. I don't know what the actual differences are. For all I know, it's less, but still better than nothing. Especially because at the end of the day, Terra will be the main damage dealer. Let's go. There we go. Now one party member is immune to petrification, and one's immune to that. Rage, and while that's rage, turn off the boob blocker. Get started on... Honestly, what you should probably be doing is casting stuff. That isn't good. Especially because I think they just slowed her down. So, you get the bio going. While Celis is going to be our buffer for now. Because I do believe they just cast slow on Terra. Good thing their cure is useless, but the white wing is super strong. And it looks like all their offensive moves don't count as spells other than the elemental stuff, which is like, really? And the Delta attack. Oh, come on! They do choose who to attack. That's rude. Oh, well. At least one person can do it. Good is probably the most useless one, so never mind. I should have probably given Celis immunity to Petrify. Oh, well. He's dead, that's something, but they'll respawn almost instantly, so I need to... Stop probably won't work. What if? What if? Are they vulnerable to Berserk? Yes! No. Damn it. Cast Berserk on Gao. I have the feeling that won't be a bad thing for him. Yeah, he's not immune to it. That'll just boost his damage, which is all he really needs anyway. And unfortunately, bosses are usually immune to pretty much all status effects because this game is rude. So... you have Thunder, which I believe he's vulnerable to. Oh yeah, bio. No, we'll do the Thunder.
gonna probably need to heal Gao. But I want the guy in the back dead. Oh, Jesus. Good. So heal Gao. At most, he'll bring back one of the party members, but he won't bring them both back.
Fight over.
We're good. We're good. Wake up, Cyan. Why am I not surprised? This is where he wakes up. Also, that means this encounter only would have happened with Cyan in the party, which, to be fair, makes perfect sense. Okay, equipment. Hey, let's take off all that shit and get back on the good stuff. You, just get back another earring. Because Terra having more power is a good thing. Earring. Gao, you could take off the jeweled ring and replace it with Hermes sandals, sure. And Celis doesn't need... I guess Heroes Ring and Hermes sandals is a good setup, to be fair, so we'll do that. And how are you doing on Catoblepus? Have you gotten good progress on that yet? Because yeah, Catoblepus... Oh yeah. That was half of the bio progress right there. That's good. You can confront any? Yeah, you're useless, Moogle. Mog, whatever. For context, since I don't think you were here for this part of the story, long story short, at a certain point in the story, we found ourselves on the Phantom Train. The Phantom Train is apparently what ferry people to their death. Cyan was here along with Sabin and Shadow, and they showed up here because Cyan's entire village, the castle and the lord he supported, were wiped out by Kefka in a poison attack that killed everybody. They just found the train and wandered onto it, but apparently the train was in the area to pick up the other people that were in the village. And on the way out, we're leaving the train, and then Cyan's wife and child wave at him from the Phantom Train saying, bye! And Cyan tries to run after him to keep up with them, but he's too late and it ferries them off to death. And Cyan kind of goes through some depression after that. So the fact that we're in a dreamscape on the train of death that ferries people to death would have only happened if Cyan was in the party. I had no clue this was a thing. Yeah, it's real sad. Cyan's backstory is fucked up. Easily top 3 most fucked up characters in Final Fantasy VI for a backstory. I'd say probably him and then maybe Locke and Shadow. Celis isn't so much backstory as gameplay, although to be fair, Celis and Terra were both children experimented on from birth to become super soldiers with magic, so that's also kind of fucked up. Hang on, actually, never mind. Maybe the entire cast is messed up. Never mind, yeah, a lot of him. Gao's okay. Gao is just, abandoned by his drunk old father who didn't care about him and dumped in the wilderness where he grew up on the plains, learning to fight from monsters because his dad hated him. Never mind, Gao's messed up. We don't even know what's wrong with Shadow yet. I just know it's gotta be fucked up because it's Shadow. Setzer was in love with another person who was an airship pilot, where they used to race together and be friendly, and then one day she went off on an adventure and then crashed her airship and died in the crash, so that's why Setzer's off being a gambler, because he don't care no more. Sabin and Edgar, their parents died, and now they're the king and prince of the realm. Honestly, they probably have the best backstories. Oh, my mom and dad died. Yeah, that's pretty normal. Sorry. By comparison, that's not that terrible. Oh, your parents died. Yeah, compared to everybody else, my parents died and now I'm king of the realm isn't nearly as messed up as everyone else in this game. Just saying. I was wondering. Yeah, I know. It's like, sorry, but at a certain point, everyone's parents die, so that's just life. I'd be more sad if it was the kid or the wife. It's like, on his own, yeah, but... Sorry, yeah. Oh, wow, I probably should, yeah. With everyone else, yeah, no. I'm trying to remember who else is even in the party. Oh, Ifrit, you're done with Ifrit. Congrats. Who do you want to learn? Not that you ever use spells. Honestly, Gao's only on characters to level up his stats. He never uses magic and probably never will, so it's probably pointless. He's already mastered Bismarck, which is one of the only ones I'd care about. I guess Fenrir for the end. Oh, Lakshmi. But I'm working on that with another character. What stats does he want? Because I don't believe magic benefits him at all. He's done with strength. He's done with HP. Oh, I guess Rama for the stamina. There we go. I swear there's other characters. Mog, we haven't unlocked yet. I don't know what his backstory is, but he's a Moogle, so I doubt it's all that bad. He's just been, the Moogle has been guiding us the entire time. And then I think that might be it for party members. I think that, oh, Locke. I haven't gone over Locke yet. Locke, he was adventuring. He had a friend who was a childhood friend who he really liked, and they stuck on an adventure together because her dad was really not in favor of him because he was just this roguish adventurer type. And they went on an adventure together, and then one day on an adventure she fell off a bridge and ended up in a coma. And he's been trying to help her by all his money he goes to try to get her out of that coma. And she's been in a coma for several years now. And so all of the money he steals goes to trying to help her, despite the fact that her dad hates him so much that he's banished her from ever being allowed to see her again because of that. So that's Locke's backstory. I forgot about that one. So yeah, the entire cast is pretty messed up, other than like the royals. Honestly, actually, I think I need Osmos right now before I forget. And she fell asleep. And she's an imp who's asleep. Thank you, Gao. Appreciate it. We needed him dead. Well, he's no longer asleep. Imp. Although I probably should have had Stella's use Osmos too, but oh well, let's kill the bat. Yeah, he's dead. Don't get me wrong, I still like this game. Interesting. I love puzzles with random encounters. Just love them. Gao is asleep, but I kinda don't care, cause that is life. You need to use Osmos, cause you are running low on MP. Dooby 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 doo 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 dooby doo dooby doo 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 and unfortunately, compared to your average Final Fantasy game, this game has an exceptionally high random encounter rate. Let me guess, there's probably a hint on this book. Remember the position, such knowledge could be one's salvation. Lump of metal. Okay. So I need to remember top right, bottom left, bottom middle. Hey Fizzy, how you doing? You missed the boobs. Sorry. They were an adventure of the weird kind, shall we say. Yes, Long story short, original Final Fantasy VI had characters with boobs in the Japanese version. They were censored and given clothing in the English release. I'm playing a modded version of the game that's designed to fix a lot of problems with the mobile version specifically. I didn't realize that apparently one of the, quote, problems they fixed was taking clothing off the characters who were naked in the Japanese version of the original Super Nintendo version. So, moral of the story. Read the fine print on your mods. Yes, learn bio. Good, that's what we need. Oh. Right. Am I the only one here who does not have easy access to boobs? Don't answer that. Yeah. Doody. Wow. What the? Can I? Oh. Ice Shield. Quintessential event. You're born with them. That is fair. That is fair. Did I? Oh, okay. More than 80% of all... Seriously? That's more than 80% of all treasure chests? Huh. Impressive. Yes. The boobs I was born with are not nearly as, large, shall we say. I don't see a way around. Excuse me. And she's asleep. Great. Oh well. I mean, we don't need the entire party to win this anyway. Well, I should probably, because it's booby free access too. Terra... Oh, wait. Okay. Hang on. I was not paying attention to the walls, but there's the magic in these walls. Not there. Right. There. That's fair. That's fair. Not that I would ever assume. But yes, no, I was not born with any such things. And that's fine. Not everybody needs to be born with boobs. And if you want them, they're really easy to get. Just requires some really expensive surgery, that's all. Totally accessible to the average American. Just ask any trans person how easy it is to get a hold of that without significant money. After all, we do live in the, quote, greatest country on earth, blah, blah, blah. Inside boxes. Exactly. And nor should anyone. Society has very boring boxes. Not very original. Not a fan. Can I go there? Okay, so now I can just go past. That was weird. What the? Hey, Nightbot. Riz, oh yeah. No comments, even though I'm the one who said it. Fira. This is the only one I got left. Wait, you're dead. Overkill! Oh, I see what I need to do. Oh, wait, now. This one. Because now with the boxes out of the way, I can go here and do... Oh, fuck off, game. But I can't get out. So I need to do this. Oh, God, really? That's what I have to do? And don't forget, I still need to remember the chest from earlier before I forget. Okay, good. Good thing Celes has good evasion and can dodge being turned into an imp. Doobie doobie doo doo doobie doo doo. But she is silent. Good thing silence doesn't last after a fight, or I'd be screwed. Because I only have a couple of items to heal it, because I didn't think I'd need any more of them. Because I thought Asuna cured silence, but no. I would volunteer to fight as well, but I have the feeling I should probably be careful about that. Given the size of me. Let's just say I probably should not be threatening to fight people on a regular basis. Not healthy, per se. Alright, and then this. Which lets me go, like, the perspective did not help this puzzle. And now this. Nice! Yay! I am remembered! You can just die. Stray cat. And you need to Asuna. Asma's best spell. Because it means unlimited mana. And I guess these guys die from it. That's helpful. And that fight's over. Nice. Gao learned poison. Congrats, Gao. Well, that was way more puzzle solving than I expected for this dungeon. Alright, that means... That's a lot of hard emotes. One... Yeah, I mean, to deal with some jackass told me I was a 50-year-old lonely gay dude catfishing and feeling like a creepy pedo, unquote. Yankee Floof, I don't blame you. Seriously, people. Just because Elon Musk bought Twitter doesn't mean he's right. Elon Musk, the classic, I'm gonna go buy a website just because I'm mad that my child came out as trans. Like, really? Riot indeed. And are we gonna have to fight the engine again? Oh yeah, one more highlight from this section. We fought the train engine when we were here last. No. I have no clue. Terra memories time. Interesting. Cyan. What's wrong with Cyan? Okay, so I still have a party. Do I still get into fights here? Also, it just happened that I had Sarah. Yeah, I was working at. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, hey, we're actually using these abilities that we haven't had to use in forever. Also, holy crap, Gao has so many more of them. No, Terra does. Never mind. Terra has so many more of them. So is it just because I happen to have Terra in the party? I am genuinely wondering what else goes into these sections. Ooh, wow, that kills. Celis gained a level. Gao gained a level. Yeah, I don't blame you for that. Some people just feel the need to be jackasses just to be jackasses. It's gonna come down. Fresh, yeah, I bet. It's just not necessary to being an asshole about it. I mean, not your reaction. Thunderbeam. Magitech Missile. Which kills everything. So is this section just easier because I have Terra and Terra has prior experience with this? I am genuinely curious how this works now. Also, yeah, I think that's my biggest problem. Like, my biggest problem in this game is the random encounter rate is way too high. And that's not just a me thing. A lot of people genuinely feel the random encounter rate is way too high in this game. Case in point. Oh, good God. That guy is dead in one freaking shot. You got a gift sub in Jiggy's channel? Yep. We're going in circles now, I just noticed. Yep. Because, yeah, like I said, he's doing the thing where every 10 subs, he, changes games, which has led to a lot of gifted subs from people. Including myself. I do my shenanigans, you know that. So, hey, another heart. Yeah. But that's his little mascot, I forgot the name of it. But they're cute. Terra obtained a level. How close am I to getting these abilities? How close am I to Lakshmi? 80%. Good God. How close are you on Rama? 76. That's not bad. And Catoblephus, you're probably almost done. 92. Yep. One or two more fights and you'll be out. Cyan, get back here. Yep, saw that coming. Goofy, yeah, that was funny. He was like, oh yeah, I gotta play my favorite. Yeah! To be fair, that's not shocking in the slightest. Please, save my husband. Save Cyan. Where are we? What is this place? Oh yeah, one of my other annoying things. Every character has a side quest. The problem is the side quest is just for them, and it kind of just has generic text for the other characters. So I guess this is Cyan's side quest. As long as you could, that's fair, that's fair. Directing at him, you are welcome. Glad you have fun. My husband, Cyan, continues to torment himself for what happened to Doma, what happened to the world, what happened to us. Because of the depths of his despair, a monster known as Rexol has latched onto him. Oh no! Rexol is a monster formed to countless souls lost in the course of that ancient conflict. They're hurting my dad! Help him! So this is Cyan's side quest. Please, help Cyan. You have to help Dad. We're going to fight the boss with only 3 party members. Because, yeah, I do know that's one gimmick, is every single party member has a unique side quest. Except, I'm pretty sure there's not one for the Mimic or the Yeti. And I would not be surprised if there's not one for Mog. But that still leaves 11 side quests. I think Terra's might be over, because I think Terra's was part of recruiting her. And now we're doing Cyan's, but that still leaves at least 9. And Shadows is especially important because it's the only way you learn anything about Shadow. Who I will point out, we only have, because we stayed behind to save him, Shadow is possible to completely miss. Oh yeah, the worst part is there's an achievement, if I recall correctly. Let me double check the achievements. Some of the achievements are mean. There's ones for just advancing in the storyline. There's bringing all the characters together. There's one for just having all of Shadow's dreams. You have to get all of Edgar's tools. Learn all of Sabin's Blitz. That ain't bad. Learn all of Sion's Bushido. Learn all of Gao's Rage is a little annoying. Matched all symbols on the slots. Learned all of Strago's lore. That one's really mean. Strago's lore is really mean because in the default version of the game, you can miss it. Because there's a specific lore you, by default, can only learn from a specific boss. And if you don't bring Strago to that boss, you don't get that lore. The good news is we're playing the mobile version, which is a port of the Game Boy Advance version, which has a bonus dungeon, so you can learn that lore. There's also other achievements, and I believe one of them is get 100% of treasure chests in the game. For context, several treasure chests are in timed segments, where it is possible to miss treasure chests. Is bad. There's random encounters here too. Fuck off. Yeah, trust me, I ain't never 100% beating this game. I don't mind playing it, I am not 100% beating it. Also, I think Stray Cat is just the best one because it's just two physical attacks, one that's powerful, and one that's super OP, so Stray Cat is the way to go here. Like, holy crap, Gao is killing everything by himself. There are some games I enjoy 100% beating. You must be Rexel. Let Cyan go. I don't care if this is generic text, I'm gonna pretend I'm Terra.
You're too late. This man can't escape me. He's overcome by despair and his own powerlessness.
Nice.
I am fed by his sorrow, his anger, and his hate, and now I shall partake of yours as well. I'll possess one of your bodies.
Oh no.
Perhaps return to this form once you've expired.
Fuck that. Oh, those bodies, that's not bad. So he's in one of those two, and I bet they keep resummoning. So the only way to hurt him is probably to kill the one he's currently inhabiting. And then hurt him while he's out of it before he repossesses something. Yep. Okay, oh, they respawn instantly. You. Okay, so let's attack both at once. Also, I should probably be smart about this. Libra. Health-wise, I should probably use Cure. Level 41, HP 3000, MP, weak against ice. That's all we learned. But okay, so I was right, ice is the way to go. Good to know that I wasn't crazy. Also, good god, Gao kills them instantly. He didn't possess me, did That's not what he meant. I don't need to kill all my party members, do I? But these things do keep reforming. I wonder if I kill them both at once. That's one thing I'm going to try first, because that'll probably be easier. Ow, but immune, so nice. Blizzara on that one. And then Blizzara on that one is... No, it respawns instantly. Fuck. Gao, I need you to stop attacking for a bit. Can I cast Stop on Gao? I need you to stop attacking for a second. Sorry, buddy, but that's the only way I know to stop you. Does this kill them both? Damn it, that one still had health. Oh, no, that did kill them and they both respawn. That's not good. Alright, all I can think of. Good God, my characters are too powerful. Anyway, let's do Gao. Gao, enjoy haste. That should cancel the stop, right? Yes. Also, I just thought of something super busted. Can I use Osmos on other party members and drain MP from them? Yes! That's busted! Because Osmos cost 1 MP. So I can just farm a MP off of other party members. Hey, Gao, wanna be an MP farm? That's so broken. Anyway, we are here to kill poor Terra and see if that's where the bad guy's hiding. Because there does not seem to be a way to actually put these bosses down. Also, those flashing lights are obnoxious. There you go. Fuck you, that was the solution. I hate that. And I don't have raise. Fuck. This Gao is still alive. Thank you, Gao. I appreciate that. Reflect. I don't care about you. It's this. No, it's this. It's the shift button for some reason. To everybody. We're gonna do Libra before he hides again. So the only reason those guys in front exist is, yeah, level MP, weak against ice, Cat Scratch, good. So Cat Scratch and Blizzara will tear through his HP. That's good. The only problem is I can't control who Gao attacks, and the two guys in front only exist to make sure that the boss can't die. Thus the instant regen. And my guess is he'll probably hide again once he is damaged enough. It's weird that they don't keep auto-targeting him. But I did figure him out, so that's nice. Just spam the hell out of Blizzara. I've got the MP for it, so... Oh, gross. He cast Thundaga on the Reflect. because Reflect multiplies the damage of spells cast on it. The good news is that my characters are so powerful it still wasn't a lot of damage. Good strat, though. Too bad Gao instant kills them. And has haste. Why did I not cast haste on the rest of the party, by the way? I should probably do that. Because now think about it, haste would be a great idea. And goodbye. Lazara, because the boss is gone, it's now cast. Oh, that's, yeah, no, gross. Alright, now to find out who he's hiding in. I'm gonna guess Terra again. Because she's the only one not hasted. It sucks though, because she's the only one with raise. Wait, no. Gao has raise. So Celis is the hardest to kill because of the whole Healy thing. This isn't a bad boss fight. This is really clever. Did I? No, Celis killed Terra. Nope, that wasn't where he was hiding. He's someplace else. Crap. Alright. At least Terra actually has raise. Terra, please cast Cure on yourself. No, you can cast Cure on yourself. And Terra can cast Haste on self. That was not a lot of healing. I thought that'd be more for some reason. Well, Gao will be the easiest to kill now, so... Yo, Beetle Foxy, go. Gao has, I think, the worst defenses, and he's also, I think, the only one in the front line, so he takes the most damage by... Oh! They're out of MP. Oops. That's a problem. The fight's taken too long, and they're out of MP now. Sucks to be damned. Because they're the same enemy, they just keep auto-reviving immediately. Nope, it wasn't them. Oh well. Cast Regen on Terra. Well, Terra, hey, guess what? You gotta kill Gao. We're gonna Celis. Crap, Celis is the hardest one to kill. But hey, they can't keep healing her constantly, so there's that. Because they're out of MP. Oh, he's knocked out, so he... Oh, right, because he doesn't have an attack. He just has rage. He has magic! Cast poison on Celis. This is so freaking dumb and funny, and I have to laugh. Celis dies slowly because she has to. I'm sorry, but the game forces me to. I can't do anything about it. Oh, you already have haste still. Whatever. Alright, Drain... Fira. You have Fira, right. Let's see how much damage your Fira is on Celis. 300, hell yeah! That's actually not terrible, considering everybody else is doing not much better. Bio. I am so sorry, Celis. I am so sorry. Oh, shoot! 1,000 damage. Bio is nuts. Good God, Bio is nuts. Alright, Rage, Stray Cat immediately. And raise Celis immediately. That was it. Okay, that's the fight. He had like 1,000 hit points left out of 25,000 or whatever it was. Celes learned death. How convenient that the fight where we killed her is where she learned death. I bet that helped. I thank thee. I thought I could hear my wife and son calling out to me. Their voices gave me the strength to hold on. Elaine, Wayne. Thank you, my love. You really are strong, Dad. No, I couldn't do anything. Not then. Not now. I'm a man without honor. No, you've always had more than enough. Dad, I love you. Please wait. ¿Qué es esto? Here, always be at your side. Did he get a better sword with the souls of his dead family? And did I miss out on the chance of getting a... Oh no. I have a bad feeling about this. If I'm wrong, I'll be happy. And I'm a little worried. No, good, okay. Because I saw on that throne, I saw what looked like a Magicite. And I was worried that the Magicite was something I could collect, and that by choosing to talk to Cyan before grabbing it, I missed on grabbing it. But it looks like Rexol is only a boss, and is not a... Yeah, it's not a Magicite, so we are good. We're good. Also, because I did this before finding Locke, I was not able to steal the Memento Ring. What does the Memento Ring do? Immunity to zombie, petrify, and death. Apparently I can get some more later, so we're good. We're good. We're good. No permanently missable Magicite. I didn't know way in Nirvana my heart. I can no longer dwell in the past. I must follow the road which I believe to be right. Because ideally, I'd prefer to have the party back before doing more of these side quests. Cyan purges mind of its confusion and doubt. In Swordmanship reaches peak level. We got Sword Master. Cyan has learned the remaining sword skills. Cyan has new Bushido. Oh, good God, that's a lot of Bushido! Fang. Rapid sword thrusting against a single enemy. Sky. Devastating counterattack when attacked. Tiger. Key energy to have a single enemy's HP. Flurry. 4-strike combo when floating graceful among enemies. Dragon. Manipulates full of key energy to draw HP and MP. Eclipse. Shower of blades on all enemies. Ooh, okay, Eclipse is the top tier. Got it. Tempest. 4-strike combo against multiple enemies. Also good. And Oblivion cleaves all enemies in two. Ooh, I want to try these. I want to try these. And Celes has finished Catoblepas thanks to that boss fight, leaving her not much left. Honestly, it's probably Bismarck she needs. I started on Ifrit for Drain, but Drain's honestly not very important when I have Cure and Cura. The only other thing she needs is Lakshmi's Curaga, but we're going to work on Bismarck for now because she needs that raise. I need both of my most powerful mages to have raise. Also, that was hella worth coming here. So Duma was totally worth it. And it's a good thing I went to sleep there or I would never have known. Forgot something. Huh, what's up? Oh. Obtained Alexander Magicite. Never mind, it was right there in the throne room. Domino. Ah, fair enough, fair enough. Hello, little kitty. Little Domino. Domino is cute. Just like real kitty who is currently sleeping. But not on the footstool, sadly. So no camera for kitty. One of the only times ever I've kept the default name for a cat, a Stuffy. Except their name was Lil Domino, and I said, nah, I've already got a couple of Lils. I already got Lil Boom, I don't want to have Little Domino. It is not a Webkins, no, it is just a kitty. I don't know where all my Webkins are. They're in a bag someplace, probably at my parents' house. Or no, probably they're in the garage. I think they're in the garage. I need to wash that bag because it came from the house that was mouse infested, so I need to wash the Stuffies before I get them. But there are a bunch of Stuffies in that bag, or box, or whatever. I just need to wash them because of the whole mouse problem. Also, unfortunately, there's no otters there. AKA my favorite. What does Alexander do? Ooh! Don't get me wrong. As soon as Dispel Protect Shell, most of the party has. But holy. That's good. That's good. Also interesting that it's Alexander is dropped from Rexel. Sure. I'm glad I went and rechecked the throne room. I wasn't planning on doing it, but I decided to just do it on a whim, and it's like, oop, glad I did that. Now to figure out my way out. Oh, here we go. Okay. So yeah, there was a lot to discover in Doma. Welcome to the final part of Final Fantasy VI, where I have no clue what the hell I'm doing. Kind of went at some point, pretty sure I love Lionfish or something nice. I have Lion and a couple others, not many. My sister was way more into them comparatively. I thought the games were okay, but I wasn't one of those who bought a ton of them because I'm like, well, only need one per year. Why buy more? So in the end, I only had like 3 or 4. Also, I got tired of the games pretty quickly compared to most of my siblings. Because, yeah. Alright, who do we want in the party now to go find Locke? Which means we probably need to keep Celes in the party if I want to find Locke. Let's go knock the crazy right out of that guy. Change party members. Yes. Ooh, there's so many good choices. We need Strago, because he's our level 36, and Setzer level 36. And Scion level 36. And I guess Sabin's level 36, so Sausage Party! To be fair, there's only 3 girls in the entire party, in the entire game that are playable. 3 girls. I guess Shadow's dog. I don't know if Shadow's dog is a boy or a girl, so that could go either way. And then the Mimic is technically neutral, you don't know. So I would argue the Mimic is probably non-binary. But that still leaves 8 of the 12 party members as dudes, so statistically you're gonna play as a bunch of dudes. The Mimic is wrapped in a cloak and you know nothing about them, so my canon is just that they're non-binary because it just makes sense. Alright, the only one who's still equipped is Cyan. Everybody else has no equipment. Let's go re-equip everybody. Hello, mysterious stranger. Yes, all of the party members currently not in my party should be unequipped. I went to all that work to try to go get all those things, and now I'm here. Okay. First off, what do we want to learn? What were you working Probably Bismarck. Yeah, Bismarck has a 10 and everybody else has a 0, so you were probably working on Bismarck. Which makes sense for you because that's probably your best uses as a healer. Setzer, what were you working on? No, it wasn't Chiron. Shiva with Cure. But given that Cure is at 81%, you're probably better off going to Chiron anyway because that'll be faster and get you more. So, Chiron it is. And Sabin, we were mostly interested in the mono regen for. Oh, you're working on Ifrit. Okay, that's fair. Oh, yeah, let's finish Carbuncle quickly. That's a good choice, just to have somebody with teleport for when I don't want to be in a fight. Equipment, Strago, equip the Healing Rod. Left hand, the Aegis Shield. Head, the red cap might be good, or yeah, no, Sabin probably wants the Genji helm. Yeah, we'll do the red cap. Body, the Magus Robe. Relics. Ooh, what do you want? Honestly, given your circumstances, I feel like we're gonna give you the sprint shoes and let Cyan actually do some damage. Because I really want to try out Cyan's new toys. And then we'll give you... I'll give you one of the earrings because I have 6. No reason not to have it. Cyan, you can unequip the sprint shoes, and you can instead take something better. Like the Hyper Wrist. Just do more damage. Oh, and then, quick question, is there a better sword for you? The Masamune to replace the Murasame. Ooh, that's so much better. The Masamune is straight from Chrono Trigger, except this game predates Chrono Trigger, if I recall correctly. The Man-Eater or the Viper Darts. Especially effective against humanoids, and has plus 10% magic evasion. May randomly dispatch an enemy in one hit, sounds a little more interesting. And also they're cards, so I like that better. But also you're the only character who can use these, so... let's see... Genji Helm... Yeah, we'll give that to you. Force Armor halves the damage of multiple elements. I think that's worth having 3 less defense to have. Look at that ridiculous increase in magic defense and magic evasion. Yeah, you can have the Force Armor. Relics. I think we're gonna give you... What is it called? What is it? Where is it? Genji Glove. Letting you wield the Man-Eater and the Viper Darts. Which I believe both are effective from the back row, so you can be in the back row and still be fine. And then I will give you the... Let's see, what else do we want? There's one more that does more damage. Hyper Wrist. Yeah, we'll do the Hyper Wrist. Sabin, you want earrings. Sabin wants double earrings, because Sabin does so much damage with double earrings. Although, to be fair, Hero's Ring is also... I'm going to look that up quickly. FF6 Hero Ring. Is that actually just a better earring? Increases all damage by 25%, making it useful for physical attackers and spellcasters. Stacks with the earring, but does not stack with another Hero's Ring or Gygus Glove. Okay, good to know. It is just a better earring, except that you can't stack 2 Hero's Rings to get 2 physical bonuses. And then head, you are the only one who can use the Royal Crown other than Edgar. You deserve it more, so you can have that. And we'll give you the Black Garb, because it's just flatly better than the Diamond Dust. Yes. And we will give you the Dragon Claws. as they are the best hands we have right now. And we will give you the Thunder Shield is technically slightly better. Immunity to Thunder is always nice to have. There's got to be a Firaga Shield someplace, but I don't know where it is. And who do we want as our party lead? I think Cyan is currently the hero we want. Setzer in the back row. Strago in the back row. Sabin in the front row. Take the wheel. Lie set down and immediately save. And I'm debating cheating a bit. Specifically looking up the location of the last couple party members just to get those out of the way. Only because I don't want to be wandering around forever aimlessly trying to find where the hell the last few things are, because we've kind of run out of landmarks. I could just poke around and hope for the best. There is an island over here I have not explored, so I'll check that out quickly, but for the most part, I'm not sure if we're going to find anything, and I really don't want to spend an hour plus just wandering everywhere. I'm not even sure there are any landmarks here. I'll explore this island quickly. Oh! Zone Eater. Gross. Also, right, it doesn't tell me what these all do, so... we do that. Lore, I think the best we can do here is probably 1,000 Needles. And Blitz. Oh, good God, it's been so long. Where is my notebook? With all the blitzes saved. We want for this guy probably... Does this work? Can we do that? Not if he's dead. Nope, can't do that. Alright, we're getting out of here because it feels like he's going to instantly... we're fine. Left, right, left. This might be a game over. We'll see. He's immune to Oblivion. Screw you. It's up to you, Sabin. Can you kill him? Non-curious. I have a theory. Never mind, he died. I was like, wait. There's not a dungeon inside this enemy, is there? That's not the gimmick. But then he gravity and then I killed it, so maybe not. Also, I'm a BRB, I'm gonna use that for something. Hi, kitty. No, I'm not getting up for your sake. Meow yourself. everybody. I have an important announcement to make that is incredibly important and life-changing. The kitten has been pet. I repeat, the kitten has been pet and has eaten food. You may resume your normal life operations. There's nothing on this island. Do I have anything better than Raging Fist? Down, down, left, left. Just do the basic. Oh, that did a lot of damage. That did a lot of damage. That was pretty good. Bye, Sabin. No, bye, Cyan. Cyan. But Sabin is the MVP, so it's fine. The catch is I don't know if the people who are currently inhaled get any MP, but it kind of doesn't matter because we're out of here. There's a house here. Do I need to bring Gao to this house? Let's find out. Setzer, Gao. I'm gonna leave Gao unequipped for now because I don't think this is actually gonna do anything, but I'm curious. Does Gao have an interaction with the old man? Oh, hello again. Been a while. Let me tell you, the repairs of yours are top notch. I told you, I'm not. Now hurry up and fix that chair over there. You're gonna need to stand so you can fix the roof. I suppose, Gao. Couldn't that man be your father? There is something here! I wasn't expecting that! This was a fluke! I wasn't expecting that to actually be something important. Never mind. We found Gao's side quest. What? Come on, Gao, don't you think? The father? Yeah, this guy's gotta be your dad. Gao, Dad? What, Gao? Alright, let's go tell him. He needs to know you're his son. Wait a minute. Once a lifetime event. Should stress you up a bit. Let's just go to G-Door and get you spiffed up. Oh no! Oh no! No, Gao. How many times I should tell you to eat, not eat with your fingers? Whoa! Don't say a wow, you mean sorry. Gao! They outright said, Gao was added specifically because they wanted to have somebody who wasn't really part of the main plot at all and just contributed, and they liked the design of him. But functionally, Gao explicitly has nothing to do with the plot and they're just added for fun. How do you like these? What if they look good on him? Oh, but I like those other ones so much too. Alright, guys. Hang on, quick pause. This is important. This is very important. You are all going to love this. I apologize for the Goomba temporarily. I need to adjust my screen a bit. But trust me, this is going to be worth it. I promise. This is gonna be hella worth it when I finish setting everything up. Trust me. Is that correct? I want to say. Let's find out. Too high. And the switch is in the way and there's not enough lighting. Can you guys see the kitty? Can you see the kitty inside the kitty bed? Yes, we can see the kitty. There we go. Kitty time. Kitty time. Hell yeah. Can see the kitty sleeping in her bed in the bookshelf. Told you it'd be worth it. Told you it'd be worth it. As the camera's perched on top of my Steam Deck, so that it's the right height. This is the quality content you're all here for. Making fun of old video games and staring at a cat. That's the Galactic Baron experience. Because everyone's so much too. Like, boy, we need to be able to move. What was that? Nothing, didn't say. Ooh, that was close. Pretty much, yeah. What to do? Oh, this is nice. This will look good on Gao, don't I? Oh, pick something already. What did you say? Nothing. I know just the thing. That's a Kempo guy. It's perfect, functional yet sporty. That's not exactly what I had in mind. Poor Gao. Listen, Gao, you're gonna go in there now and show your father what a fine young man you've become. Yo. What is this music? Excuse me, sir. Who in blazes are you? Oh, repairman. Piecing around anything until I get out of my cats. That's entirely fair. Sir, you had a son once, didn't you? You did, right? The son? Yes, you see, sir, he's alive. Gao, speak up. The father? Huh, what's all this business about a son? I don't have a son. Now that you mention it, what's in a terrible dream? A dream in which some kind of demon child was born. I'd grab the thing and rush off to the veldt with it. The thing was crying like crazy by the time I got there. But sir, I left the child there. Then I turned around and ran, trying not to look back. I'm trying to tell you. Then all of a sudden the crying stopped. I turned around. There was some frightful monster. I've never seen anything like it. Hideous, still gives me the shakes when I think about it. I give up. This guy's hopeless. But you, young man, your parents must be proud to have such a fine son. I showed up being chased by that demon child. Terrifying, those dreams. Why, you old... Running your mouth, not even so much thinking about Gao's feelings. Want me to beat some sense back into you? Ooh. I'm sorry. Father, why? Gao, heck. Well, compared to the side quest for Cyan, I feel like that was slightly less crazy. That was on a whim. I wasn't expecting that. That was worth it. That was a great cutscene. That was great. I am so sorry, Gao. I am so sorry. Let's go change characters. Because, yeah, I'm betting that's literally the entirety of Gao's story in the entire game, but... yeah, like I said, he wasn't meant to be a major party member. He was meant to be the minor party character, comparatively. And he's part of why, even though some people are like, oh, there's 12 major characters. I'm like, there's really like 6 or 7 major characters. I'm gonna be real. Gao, Setzer, Strago, Realm, they are definitely side character material. Mog, 100% side character material, even if he's throughout the entire game. The major characters are, in my opinion, Terra, Locke, Edgar, Sabin, Celis are probably the main characters of the game. Setzer, Sabin. Alright, take the wheel. Alright, and now... Oh, nice. There's a very convenient list of everything you can do. Okay. Oh, Arvis. Gotta go to Arvis's house in Narsh. Alright, we'll do that next. That'll be an easy one, and we can finally get a specific character that's brand new. I guess, technically brand new. I don't know, can you recruit Mog in the World of Balance? Is Mog recruitable in World of Balance, or is he only World of Ruin? Because I thought he was only World of Ruin. Mascot character. Oh, I guess, yeah. Technically, he's playable in a specific cutscene. They heard the thief, Lone Wolf, the pickpocket, was in town. He fled to the Narsh Cliffs. Oh. So he was recruitable and I missed it. Okay, that's why they consider him a more major character. That's, yeah, I didn't realize. After they returned to Narsh, they heard the thief, Lone Wolf, the pickpocket. Oh, I know this guy from Final Fantasy V. He's in prison, makes his way back to Narsh. After they get the blackjack, they can return to the treasure room and find him trying to open a locked check. He flees to the north lines, and you can. Okay, so I just totally missed story content I can never get again because I can no longer go back. Well, okay, I could. I have a save if I wanted to go back and do that, so I technically could go back and do this. Yeah, I could, couldn't I? I could go to my old save and go back and do this. Huh. Now I kind of feel like doing that. I could. Did it save? What? No. It overrode my... When did that happen? When did that happen? At some point, it overrode my save data in file 1 and not file 2. So I don't have that save anymore. I can't do it. Fuck. I specifically saved that if I wanted to do it, if there was anything I missed in World of Balance. And it looks like... Yeah. It looks like that was a very recent, because that is my most recent save. That just happened. It literally just saved there. Fuck! That's so annoying. Because now I'm missing on content I would have to replay the game to get. Also, wow, why was that not... That's so weird. That's... Ugh. Whatever. Alright. What I wish is that the map revealed what things are, because I have no idea where locations are until I go there on the map. Because, yeah, you can't do that. It's a little one. Because I don't believe... yeah. Oh, well. I'm surprised there's no way to reveal map icons. I want a map of the world of ruin. Thank you. Whoops, not Google Maps. That's not useful. Google Images. Let's see here. Here we go. Final Fantasy VI map. Narshe is... The fuck is Narshe? Jidoor, Zozo, Darl's Tomb, Kolingen, Colosseum, Figaro Castle. Oh, there's Narshe. Oh, we're right there. We're right there. Let's go recruit 2 new characters. We need to head. Oh, for goodness sake. Everybody die. Chocobo! Left, down, down, right, right. Chocobo killed everything! Good job, Chocobos. Sets are learned. Cure, finally. We met some plays before. Meh, whatever. Nothing was in this counter except for one lousy noodle. Doors are all locked up to get some kind of treasure hunter to get them open. Okay, that's interesting. Because that wasn't mentioned in the wiki. That's Lone Wolf, isn't that? Because I'll spoil this. According to the wiki, if you find him in the World of Balance, he falls off a cliff and dies. I'm betting that scene only happens if you never recruited him previously. Interesting. So we may have gotten unique dialogue, possibly. Maybe. Who knows? Also, I just realized, wow, this Bushido takes forever to charge up. Dang it, I wanted to go to the item shop. I was like, oh, I should go there. Nope. These guys, are they weak to fire, maybe? Probably not. Yes. Excuse me. Head back to the caves. Apparently, he's waiting in the Moogle cave. Let's try this one. Not that it matters, because as usual, they're all gonna. I can see why they call Cyan not the best, because wow, his abilities take forever to load. And by the time you load them, everything's dead. Sabin learned teleport. Good. To work on effort, now you need the strength. Into the caves. Apparently, Mog is somewhere in these caves. Are we gonna still not get to see anything Cyan does? Yep. Cyan went last, and unfortunately, he's too slow. And this Bravely Default's random encounter system, where you can turn them off if you don't feel like it right now. Cyan is never going to get to use his new abilities. He just isn't. Just be how it is. Oh, good. Oh, that's the healing one, okay. That's the one that absorbs energy back in. So 5 is the HP MP recovery. Self-destruct, interesting. What the fuck? This is too many random encounters. Also, yeah, wow, that's dumb. For being a spell, that's not very good damage. Not by comparison to the other party members. To be fair, though, he has some of the worst stats in the game. So this is not the way to go. Is it left? Oh, so they do an attack on death depending on the kind of thing they were hit by. Okay. So if they're killed by magic, they do the fire attack, and they just do a general punch if they're killed by physical. That's what it looks like. Ugh. The encounter rate in this game is awful. I messed that up. Incorrect blitz command, oh well. Flurry, I believe attacks, okay, one enemy 4 times. That was overkill. He does a lot of damage, it just takes him forever to do it. Let me progress through the fucking dungeon. Nothing here stands a chance against me. They should all just run away in fear at the sight of me. Like, wow, this encounter rate is nasty. Also, I should probably heal someday. Wait, I know what that one does. Why am I using that one? No, not that third one. Remember this. At least they're different enemies than the ones in the cave we fight over and over again. Okay, good, you have Osmos. I was worried you didn't have Osmos. Okay, good, at least Fang does some damage. I was worried it wouldn't. Oh, hello, dragon. I was not expecting dragon. At least we're pretty powerful, but not super often. Miss? Really? Frozen! Crap. Pyrrha and Setsu. Does anybody have Libra? I do not know this party's name. Yes, Chili Libra on the Dragon Go. Alright. Level 74, but it's already half. Just use the basic. Avalanche, that's not good. That's gonna probably hurt. Ooh. The good news is I'm doing an insane amount of damage with every single attack. Like, it's probably dead soon. Yep. Good news! The stream title's accurate. We actually fought one of the 8 dragons. 3 dragons down, 5 to go. Setzer learned Poisona, Setzer learned Libra, Scion learned Blazara, obtained the Force Shield. 5 dragons remaining. Yep. Who wants the Force Shield? Is that better than what we currently have? No defense, only defends against magic. But look at that magic defense. That is an interesting build that in the right, for the right circumstances would be really good. Scion does have Cure. It's not a very good Cure, but it's a Cure. And it's not like he uses the MP for anything else because he's all about that Bushido. Fuck you. Silence on the only person that matters to be silenced. That's not good. But hey, they're dead, so, you know, it's fine. Very squishy silencers. They haven't actually dealt any damage yet. Doo-doo-be-doo. Yep, save point. Oh, right after the freaking dragon. That's a nice game. Unfortunately, dragons tend to seek you out, so... Ah! Too many encounters. You die. They die. Maybe we should have gone for wind energy. Those folks are going to be vulnerable to fire. Or, absorb fire. Yep, absorbs fire. Dead. And then we already know these people died off of breath, so... oh, I just realized. You, Strago, might want to start using Osmos. I need to remember to do that before I completely run out of him. You're not a Moogle. You're the opposite of a Moogle. You're the original one that caused all those problems and killed the others. Rasp. I don't know what that does. I just realized I should probably use Lead Weapons. Please be vulnerable to level 4 flare. It's not vulnerable to level 4 flare. That sucks. It's not doing a lot of damage. 62. A lot of HP, a lot of MP, weak to fire. Yep, called that. Unfortunately, I'm not exactly strong on the whole fire thing, so I'll have to stick to scattering. Oh, wow, it has so much defense. And it's immune to level 4 flare. Does 1,000 needles actually do full damage, and does Bushido do anything? 1,000 needles actually does full damage, so that's how Strago's gonna win this, but first he needs his MP back. Bushido does full damage too, that's good. I guess you're gonna have to be our support character. What do you have? Haste. Use haste on the party members that aren't you. Lynn, you need to Osmos before I forget. Thank you. Get the MP back. I just realized you cast haste on the least useful party member. Oops. Yeah, Rasp ain't doing a whole lot here. Was that a dragon, or was that a... Probably that was, if I had to guess, one of the Vespers. Regen and Asuna. Someone's broke my seal of ice. Demons who possess Magicite. Just who are you? Suppose it's something of consequence. What if it's a reservation that fills the air? Could the war of Magicite last 1,000 years? That foolish unending war. Should put an end to it. That's when I trust in you. obtained Valley Garmonda Magicite. So we just completely missed Mog and got the boss instead. Opening in the cliff. Hop into it? No, because I think we missed Mog. I think we missed Mog. Yeah, I just don't have Mog yet. Wow. I have completely missed him. Multiple times over. Apparently, from the sounds of it, he's literally in the previous room. And I just have somehow completely missed him. Delete. Ah, crap, what was Razordale? Up, right, down, down, left, left. Fart. Up, right, down, left, left. Wind. Lore, Aqua Breath. Oh, because that's all that's going to be left. No, I lost 1 MP to his Osmos. Also, I just remembered I need to... Oh no, they don't need any. Wow, okay. I was like, I need to swap out some of those. They still have them to learn. Okay. So I'll save. So Mog is somewhere here, but I don't know where. And there are too many fights. I'm sick of this. Exploring is the worst in this game because, good God, there are too many battles. Yeah, I know the Moogle Cave is somewhere here because this is where Terra woke up before. And we had to save her. Mog was among that group. Doo-doo-doopy-doo. Obtain the Flame Rod. Go away, everybody. Nobody loves you. I'm not using magic, suckers. I just want to find the stupid Moogle. I think this is the Moogle Cave. It's been like 6 months since I went to the Moogle Cave, so forgive me if I've forgotten where the Moogle Cave is. Because that was literally the beginning of the game. Raise, good. What else do you need? Berserk, Vanish, Gravity. Oh wait, Carbuncle. Yeah, Haste, Teleport. Those are good spells to learn. That wasn't the Moogle Cave? Where the fuck is the Moogle Cave?
behind the scenes. He stands alone in the Moogle cave in the mines. Yeah, literally. Apparently, I just missed recruiting him in the World of Balance. Can still be recruited even if the players don't rescue him in the World of Balance. So he's just somewhere and I don't know where he is. What's really weird is he's a combination. Oh, go away. No one loves you. So I have no idea where the Moogle cave is. All the booblies are hiding. Oh, good God. And the worst part is, you're probably right. The only good news is I'm so atrociously overleveled that this is a joke. For sure, for sure. I just don't love not knowing where the fucking Moogle cave is. Maybe this one attacks everybody. Cyan's never gonna get to use his move. No, Cyan gets to use his move. Eclipse. You are definitely in the top 3 Chaos Bringers on this stream. Wait a minute. Everybody die. Just die. Yeah, unfortunately I can see why Cyan's not very popular. Because, wow, he's got some good abilities, but they take so long to get going. They're basically useless outside of boss fights. And in a boss fight, they still just aren't fast enough to be useful other than his default. Which is just a normal attack you can't control the direction of. Where's the Moogle cave? Where? I need a map. Narsh Mines, South Passage. Can you give me a map? Through the southern mines to evade. Arvis sends Locke to save her, and Locke finds Terra. The Muggles emerge to assist Locke in defending Terra. They fight off the guards, and Locke makes his escape. Can I just have a map? Please. Thank you. That's what I needed. But does the map have a guide? Huh. I can't tell if there is a guide or not. Ugh. There we go. I need to find the purple, which I need to find via the... Oh.
I am not in the right mines. There are different mines. Well, I'm gonna save first. Ah, for fuck's sake. I forgot there's 2 different mines. That's it. Strigo, I'm bored of you. You're out of the party. You suck. Oops, no. Yes, I want to change party members. We want all the level 37s. So we're replacing... Well, I guess we could get Gao or we could get Rao. I'm going to do Cyan. I'm going to do Sabin. I'm going to do Setzer. And I'm going to do Gao. So actually what I'm going to do with Princess Sigurd in her castle, pretty much. Gao. Can have the Aegis Shield. Head can have the Black Cow. Although the Red Cap might be a little better. Yeah, that's pretty better. Body, Black Garb, Relics. I want my haste given where I'm going. I absolutely need to switch shoes. And then I will give you the Gygus Glove. I will not be able to tolerate the dungeon of 12 bazillion encounters without healing of some kind. I just want to unlock a new character, god damn it. I didn't realize there were 2 different mines. Yeah, the princess is in another castle, even though I don't think Maga's a princess. Okay. Just mashing buttons. Because there are too many random encounters and I'm tired of thinking. So I'm just mashing the attack button to get through encounters as fast as possible. Even as long as to be. It's true, it's true. Oh, I forgot to set it. One of these. Is it here? Needs to be a princess. True, true. Really? In the door. Well, it's dead, so... These, I think, are the correct caves. Just die. And the worst part is we need to go all the way back through the other caves now. And I don't have Setzer, so I actually don't remember if I have anybody who has teleport. I'm sure someone has teleport. It'd be weird if no one had teleport. But the good news is this is the right cave, and we're already almost there. Gao learned Thundara, Gao is done with Rama. So the question is there anything else Gao really... Because Gao doesn't really want spells. He is the one character where it's kind of useless because he spends all his time in rage mode. He'll never be casting spells in battle. So I feel like the only spells he wants... I guess, yeah, we'll do Carbuncle with him, just to get him teleport, because teleport's worth casting out of battle. The only spells really worth casting are out of battle spells. And even then, there's so many better people for Cure. Literally, it's just, I want everyone to have teleport. Alright, I believe this is where I want to go. There's a chance Sion will actually have time to use his ability. I doubt it, but you never know. Because the worst part is, I'm pretty sure haste does not help Cyan. Yay, he got to use it on the last enemy. Yep, here we are. This is the room where the Moogles were. This is the room where we first encountered the Moogles and had the maze thing. Finally! Kupo! Kupo, don't scare me like that! You can talk. Oh! Because we first learned about this earlier. A Moogle who speaks the words of men and can summon the Earth's power through his dance. Because, yeah, Mog, I guess, is the only character you technically can recruit World of Balance or World of Ruin. His storyline, you learn he can talk, but we missed his storyline. And I almost gave him a D, just like that. An old dude named Rama taught me your language. Oh, Rama! We have him as one of the Espers. What voice do I want to give him? No, not the obnoxious one. An old dude named Rama taught me your language, Kupo. He kept showing up in my dreams and telling me to help you, Kupo. So I'm going to help you, Kupo. I bet the Yeti will come along too. He'll be a big help, Kupo. He's a little wild though, Kupo. He should be somewhere in the mines somewhere. Help us if I order him to. Let's look for him, Kupo. And I don't have a room in my party, so I don't even have him. What is this put? Because this isn't on the map. Oh, this is the exit. Nice. That's fast. That's convenient. Yeah, the uwu voice. Yeah, guess who we're putting right in our party? Here's a hint. We're putting Mog in our party. Mog is going straight in the party because I want to use him. I'm just sad that I never got to him before. There we go. We have the main members of the party. We at least have all of the voiced members of the party. As if I recall correctly, the remaining two characters don't actually speak. Oh, fuck. Unfortunately, the only way to change characters is to go back to the airship, so we're gonna have to backtrack a little bit. And then, yeah, we need to go through the dungeon again. But we've already beaten both bosses, so not as bad as it could be. Can I sleep in that bed and regain health? Yep. Yeah. But yeah, if we'd come back to Narshe in the previous world and gone to that cave I just showed you, then we would have been able to recruit Mog there after an encounter with that wolf character we ran into earlier. It's not the biggest deal in the world, though, and we at least got unique dialogue as a result of it, because we got them meeting Mog now as opposed to meeting Mog later. So, still interesting. The big canon, of course, is that the reason Mog is still here is the other Moogles are all gone. No one's sure if they're dead or if they just ran away and aren't heard of again, but Mog is the only Moogle left in the Moogle Cave. Apparently, previously the way to recruit Mog was going to be you run into a cave with 20 other Moogles, and you had to play a game to find out who was the right one. But they figured that would be really annoying, so they didn't do it. They were right. That would have been really annoying. Okay. We're going to change party members. Damn it, I keep thinking it'll default to yes. Because why would I ever talk to you? I've heard what you have to say before. Moogle, level 42?
Up to random encounters. Uh-huh. Right, I know.
Kitty, no! Bye, Kitty. He's level 42, what the fuck? Why are you so high? I need to play as you, though. You're a brand new character. I need to play as you. But wow, you are over level. Cyan Mog, class Moogle. Apparently he is a mixture of Dancer and Geomancer. Gao and Realm. So level 37, 37, 37, 42. Mog, you're gonna carry the party. Those currently not on my party, on equip. And then let's see the affiliates. Moogle, you currently have, if I had to guess, no spells. Yes. What do we want to give you? Oh, also, what do you give? Firaga, Blizaga, and Thundaga. Okay. Celis, Terra, your new spellmaster is here. I kind of like the idea of giving you Lakshi. Cure, Kira, Regen, Asuna, and then I'll just take you off and put something else on there. Also, that sounds pretty good too. Yeah, the random encounters are... What were you working on? Were you working on Rama? No, because you have Thundara in practice. Oh, Kitty! Hang on a second. Kitty, you missed. You missed the jump. I knocked myself on down. okay. Also very sad is that we're still missing Shadow and Locke. But we're about to recruit somebody else entirely, so that'll be fun. Where was she working? Oh, she's working on Modwin. Okay, yeah, that's a good choice for her. Okay, Realm. He's Leoheated. You got that right. You can get the Magus Rod, which you're totally getting. Left hand will give you the Thunder Shield. Yes. Head will give you the Barret. Oh, increases the success rate of Sketch. That's interesting. Unique to her, I'm guessing. Yep, but not very defensive. Regal Ground. Here we go. Realm is a princess. Elegant dress designed to protect a princess. Nice. There we go. And even gives bonuses to, I guess, Moogle suit. Looks like a Moogle and negates poison. Fascinating. And we're gonna give you the Princess Ring. Beautiful ring designed to protect a royal daughter. Royal daughter, princess. What's your story, Realm? Now I'm curious. But for now, earring, and we got the memento ring. So petrification, zombie, and instant death. All of which are nice things to not have to do. And I'll give you the earring. And Mod starts with a mithril spear, which I can bump to a golden spear, might as well. And a mithril shield, which I can bump to an ice shield. So, wow, something with equipment they would have had way earlier. Give you the Genji helm, and you can't wear the Moogle vest. So I guess you get the Diamond vest. Relics. What is your focus? I don't know what you're supposed to do. But honestly, I feel like giving you the Dragoon boots is fitting. I feel like if anyone wants to be a Dragoon, it's Mog. Even though your strength isn't very good. We'll fix that, though. We'll give you the... What do I have that actually gives strength? Do I have any strength items left? Hero's Ring. Sure. Save. Rage. Dance! Twilight Requiem. On Ma. Stumbled. Really? Sketch. Body slam! Sketch isn't very good, unfortunately. But Realm has a really good magic shot to make up for it. Oh! And of course it missed. Fucking Geomancer. Could you please not stumble? Like, I'm over leveled, so I don't mind wasting time on these abilities just to see what they do. Except for Sketch. I should probably quit using Sketch because Sketch is kind of garbage. Mastered a new dance already? Huh. Let's just see what these dances do. Love Serenade, Power of Love to attack enemies and cure ally status ailments. And Twilight Requiem, Power of Darkness to attack enemies. Okay. That's a thing. Fuck you. Bushido. We'll do Love Serenade. And you should probably just attack. Let's see how much damage you do with your normal attack. Apparition. Miss. Wow, stop missing. Her attack sucks. I mean, I thought so, but I had to know. It doesn't even do a lot of damage, all things considered. Like, Bushido does more, and it's only slightly slower and has 100% accuracy. Alright, your only good magic right now is Blizzara, bro. That's all we really need, to be honest. Jump. I feel like, yeah, if anyone makes sense to be a Dragoon, it's Moogle. It's Mog. We'll see when Mog comes back. Mog doesn't come back. Fight ends without Mog returning. Mog learns Cure. Perfect. Now Mog actually has a purpose. I keep wanting to check the map only to remember that you can't in this game. Everybody's dead. Everybody's dead. Moogle's never gonna get to do anything. This way. Ah! Cat Scratch is broken and it does so much damage. Cat Scratch is broken and it does so much damage. Excuse me. You are so dead now. Realm is so powerful, and Mog just learned Kira. And let's be real, Mog is nowhere near to learning Kiraga. I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm thinking what you probably want next is... Who has Osmos? Shiva. Take Shiva. You're working on Blizzara? How are you working on Blizzara? I gave you Lakshmi. Where did you learn Blizzara? Weird. Maybe just started with some Blizzara practice. Obtained a heavy lance. Hey Mog, is that better than what you currently have? No, it is weaker. I tried. Yeah, this is the place where we defended against Kefka's armies. That's a good god. Mog has so much MP. Probably just because of level 40. Jump into the air and come back down eventually, and everybody's dead. mastered a new dance. Oh, nice. Mog, what's your new dance? Is it better than the others? Snowman Rondo calls upon the power of wind to attack enemies and heal allies. Okay. Snowman. Also, is this yet another character who needs to learn abilities throughout the game? Thank you. Yeah, I'll probably finish this section with Umaro and then we'll end the stream. My guess is this will just be one dungeon, probably an easy one. Why do you keep missing? So dancing is worthless because Mog can't freaking hit. Unicorn is finished. What do you want next? Catabliquus sounds tempting. Phantom sounds tempting. Alexander and Lakshmi are useless to you. Take you way too long to learn them, you won't get anything good out of it. Imp, Float, and Confuse. That actually sounds really good. Thundar, yeah, we'll do that. Confuse, Imp, and Float, and also get a bit of bonus to your magic for your healing being a little better. Hop into the opening in the cliff. No! It's one of these dungeons. Enemies still die in one hit though, so it kinda doesn't matter. And dance still sucks. Green cherry. He says, look at my face. This is the fuck I hate these kind of dungeons look. This gonna suck. Gonna be here all day. Gal learned Reflect. Gauntlet. What does that do again? Allows one opening held in both hands. Oh, nice. Situationally useful, but can be very good. Gal, kill everything. Oh no, I guess it'll be Cyan. Mog, don't get a chance. I am sorry, but Mog, despite you being over-leveled, you're not exactly doing all that great. To be fair, the jump I gave him, so that's all. That's why this was hard. Oops. Damn it. man. Rude. That's what jump does. But does she have? Does anybody? Okay, you have a soon. Covers most status ailments, but I guess I love how it says most, but it doesn't cure so many. Cyan, do you have Imp you're working on? Gao, do you have Imp? No. Not surprised. Realm, you have Imp, but you can't cast spells, I think. You do not have Imp. Alright, items it is. Sorting through this mess. I'm looking for green cherries. There are too many items to do. There you go, Realm. You're no longer an imp. Fuck you. So this card looks like bone. Looks like under the eye socket? Magicite? Magicite from the eye of the Gorm carving? Yeah, sure. Obtained Midgar Sommer Magicite. Let me guess, that's just Odin. This is the Yeti, isn't it? Umaro! I need mana. Desperately. Dance! Dance for me! Realm, do you have... You do not. Alright, you're gonna start casting spells. If I can get there... Ace! Good job. You! Defense increase, speed increase, that's not good. I gotta get some dispel going real fast. What? 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 That's it? 10? What? That's it? That was underwhelming. Tomorrow, you want me in your party? You wanna join me? I'm your boss, Kupo. I'm your boss, Kupo. You're gonna join us, Kupo. You're gonna join us, Kupo. There we go. There's the voice. I remember it's the ooh voice. The Yeti with a love for bone carvings, stronger than a Gygus, but a bit unruly. Umaro. Ooh, me Umaro. Yes, boss. Me join you. Umaro, no slouching now, Kupo. I didn't realize Umaro talked. Ooh, me wait. Big flying ship. Well, now we got 2 brand new characters to play as. So we unlocked 2 new characters today. We're still missing Locke, Shadow, and the Mimic, who I forgot the name of. But then once we have those, we have the entire party. All 14 characters. The most the entire series has ever had. MMOs don't count. what's hidden in Umaro's cave. Oh, it's the exit. It's convenient. But, hey, why use the exit when we can just use teleport? Right? Because to be honest, I kind of forgot which way to go, and I don't feel like wasting time when I've already done this entire dungeon twice. I shouldn't be too surprised that Umaro wasn't very threatening, though, given that we had 2 boss fights in a row not long before getting to him. So I shouldn't be too surprised. To be fair, I could go back to that dungeon and look around to see what I missed, but I really don't feel like it. I do not feel like exploring. We got the Magicite, that's all I really care about. Realm, you have teleport, right? Yes, good. Goodbye. Goodbye. Alright, let's get our party ready for next time. Let's see where Umar. Okay, he just stands over here.
Ooh, go.
He is a level 38 Yeti. Good, level 38, not over leveled like the Moogle is. Moogle, you have proven to be utterly worthless. Goodbye. Oh, everyone's level 38 now. I can choose whoever I want. Let's put Umaro in the front of the party. And I want to start leveling up Celis in the more powerful Magicite. I'm enjoying Realm and want to level her up with more skills. Realm really needs more Magicite too. And then who should be the 4th? I haven't used Edgar in a while. Ooh. Equip all members not currently in the party. Don't talk shit about Baby Moogle. Moogle's great. I'm just annoyed that he's over-leveled. Because that means that I can't use him for a bit. Also, I'm annoyed that the dances seem to have such low accuracy. That is actually bothering me. I don't know why all his dances miss constantly. That is actually kind of bothering me. That's not his fault. That's a design choice that they made that I do not understand why they thought that was a good idea. Ooh, Umaro cannot learn magic. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. What were you learning? Fair, yeah. Ooh, so many good choices. Was Ifrit literally the only thing you haven't finished? No, Bismarck is what you never learned either. Ooh, wow. So many good choices. Do I want Raise? Do I want Firaga, Blizzaga, and Thundaga? Do I want Quake, Graviga, and Tornado? Oh, Midgar Sommer. The World Snake. Do I want Kiraga? Do I want Holy? Ooh, I can't decide. Ooh. Honestly, though, I think I'm gonna do Valley Garmonda. Eventually, I want Celis and Terra to learn all of these. Celis, Terra, and Realm should learn all of these. Also, this one's Magic +2. This one's HP plus 30%. This one's Stamina +2, and this one's not anything, but it's still. So we're gonna do Valley Garmonda because the magic. That's a pretty bird. And Edgar, what were you even doing when I had you last? And why was it not... Oh, you already have Bismarck mastered. You were working on Phantom, that's fair. Equip, Umaru has Bone Club. And he cannot equip anything other than Bone Club and Stone Scarf. Oh no. High Strength. Why is his magic better than Mog's? Why is his magic better than Mog? Also, I feel like he needs the Gygus Glove. And we'll also give him... Can he even use the Gauntlet? Oh god, look at that! He can't use a shield, so I think the Gauntlet's the way to go here. Look at that attack stat! Look at that 400 attack stat! Oh god! 400 attack stat. God. So Umaro actually seems like he might not be terrible. Let's find out. Give you the ultimate weapon because you can't really use anything else. And in your left hand, with a beast, yeah. Oof, indeed. Got the crystal shield, which looks like is slightly better, but the Aegis shield is way better with it. So head. Give you the Genji helm and the crystal mail. And I think we're gonna go with our usual. I'll give you the hero's ring because you actually have you have moderate strength in addition to your really high magic. And then I will also give you the earring. Because those stack. You can stack the earring with the hero's ring. You can stack 2 earrings with each other. You just can't stack the hero's ring and the Gygus. That doesn't stack. Or 2 hero rings. The magic will stack with 2 hero rings, but not the strength, so it's not worth it. Alright. Edgar, you want the Man-Eater, it looks like, because that's better than the Golden Spear. And in your left hand, give you the Crystal Shield, which should have some defense. And the Crystal Helm, and the... Give you the Force Armor, because that's only 1 point of defense less than the Diamond Armor, but way better magic defense and defense, magic defense and magic evasion, and also halves the damage of multiple elements. And then you also, I think, want the Gygus Glove. And I might give you the Sprint Shoes. Because someone needs the Sprint Shoes, and it might as well be you. Speedy Yeti. Alright. And we're going to touch down here. I'm going to wander around for a bit and see what my characters play like, and then I'm going to call it for a night. But I want to see what Amaro's abilities are. Oh! He has Auto Berserk. Umaro has Auto Berserk active. You can't control him. He's the Berserker. Zero MP. Cannot learn magic. But that's some pretty good offense. That's pretty good damage. But yeah, he's a Berserker. Okay, that's very interesting. But also very powerful, it looks like. That 0 out of 0 is going to baffle me. So yeah, he is a purely physical character. No wonder his tier list ranking isn't amazing. But look at that punch. You just can't aim. He is a weapon you drop in the middle of the enemy, and you pray he fires in the right direction. Thankfully, unlike some Final Fantasies or RPGs, Berserk doesn't attack other party members. It only... Oh yeah, you don't have any. Berserk only attacks enemies. It doesn't attack other party members, so that's a plus. I'm just gonna call the ability Midgar Somir instead of Jormungandr. Could be says great either way. Fair enough, fair enough. Hey, Mock. We have a Berserker in the party. We got a guy who's really strong and punches people, but we have no control over him. Doobie. Indeed, indeed. It's like bad target allies. Oh, 100%. He'd be worthless. Because you get him so late in the game, there would be literally zero reason to even bother using him, to be honest. Because you'd already have 12 better characters. Why bother with a guy who hurts party members? It has been a while indeed, Mock. How you doing? Especially for Final Fantasy 6. To be fair, I was also off Friday and Saturday last week due to helping family with move. Oh, whoops, I did not mean to do that. I guess that button is the run button. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Oh well. Long story short, in case you're wondering, the entire world is dead. Kefka turned out to be super evil and rebalanced the gods of magic, and now the entire world's in super disarray, and it's not great. And the party got scouted up to the airship rope. We got a new airship. It's all okay. He's not just evil, he killed his boss and became a god. I was laughing so hard when you said you like Kefka because I'm like, you have no idea. Kefka's not just a bad guy, he's the main antagonist of the game and is a very popular villain in Final Fantasy mythos. Just because of how powerful he becomes. He literally becomes a god and is the final boss of the game. Yeah. The only weakness, in my opinion, about Kefka becoming the main villain, here, I'll show you what the problem is. Oh, whoops. Hang on. Flashing light warning. I hate how they handle poison. I prefer I prefer Final Fantasy V, which makes annoying noises. Here is the problem with Kefka. You know how present he was throughout the entirety of the first half of the game? He destroyed the world. That's the big gimmick of this game. Welcome to the world of ruin. Kefka didn't just become a god, he got his wish. He destroyed the world. It never is fixed. This is the world of ruin. The second half of Final Fantasy VI. The big reveal. And this is Kefka's tower. This is the biggest weakness of Kefka in the second half of the game. He gets his wish, he destroys the world, and he hides in a tower, and you don't see him again until you face him at the final boss. So his effects are seen everywhere because of the shit he pulled, but unfortunately, he himself barely shows up in the second half of the game. It becomes much more character-focused. Indeed, never actually played through a Final Fantasy. Yep, that's fair. Until streaming, I never finished one either. Final Fantasy V was the first Final Fantasy I finished. I played 12 and 4 before, but never finished either. 6, I barely started because I hated how frequent the random encounters were. They pissed me off to no end. Still kind of does sometimes, to be fair. Random encounters in this game are mean. What's this? Is there a hidey hole? Going... I did not expect that. Can I back out? I can't. Okay. That's a problem, because I kind of can't save right now. You're on party 2. You're on party 1. You're on party 2. You're on party 1. You're in party 2. You're in party 1. And you're in party 2. I was about to be done, and I guess I don't get to be done with stream no more. Thanks, game. Press right or left shift to switch between the two parties. Here's the problem. They're not even equipped. Half of them aren't even equipped. Oh no. I guess we're gonna keep going till I find a save point. What were you even doing? Oh, you were working on Unicorn. No, not Unicorn. Carbuncle, that's what it was. And equip. You know, that's one thing I love that this game does is has sections where you play as multiple parties because that's really fun. I mean, why cry? Oh no, I just realized because we have two parties, I don't have enough equipment for all of them, probably. Some of them are going to have subpar equipment. That's not good. Yeah, Hermes sandals and what's hyper wrist? Boost strength. Sure. You wanted to end. Fair. It's not that I so much wanted to end. It's more just I don't usually stream too late on the Friday stream because I like to go late on the Saturday one instead. Yes, there is. There's a new emote. Made it myself. Sort of. And Setzer, what were you working on? Was it Kyron? No. Could have been. Unicorn, maybe. Better than Kyron, at least. Although I might just give you Lakshmi at this point. It's sad that you're continuing. That's fair. And Setzer, I'm going to go with the strategy I had with you beforehand, where I'm going to give you the Viper Darts. And Relics, we're going to give you the Gauntlet. I'll give you the Circlet. That seems more useful. Left hand... Oh, wait, no, Gauntlet? Oh, no, that's backwards. Not the Gauntlet, the Genji Glove. That's what I wanted to give you. Perfect. And then Relics, I'll give you the... That's the weird thing, is that I'm kind of running out of really good attack damage boosting abilities. The Hyper Wrist, sure. There we go. Also, is that the exit? Really? No, we're doing this. I just need to remember what my parties were. Kitty, hang on a second, Kitty. I'm playing video game. These weren't exactly the parties, but I'll take it. I am confused why this one needs 2 parties, but you know. Alright. Oh, for goodness sake. Edgar, you have equipment, right? Celis is equipped. Edgar's equipped. Sabin is not equipped, and he needs earrings. 100% needs earrings. Is he working on Ifrit? Maybe. Thankful, too, because I'm kind of out of strength boosting items. But oddly enough, even though he's the monk, he gets his bonuses and attacks through magic. He's a magic-based character, even though a lot of his attacks are punching. And another earring. You can have the royal crown and the black garb, and we're good. Good. And Terra, you have 2 characters who need stuff. Crap. I'm out of damage boosting stuff for Cyan. Terra, you don't have that, so I'm going to give you Alexander. While Cyan, what were you learning? Kate said, okay. Terra, I will give you the Enhancer, that's a good choice. I guess you get the Diamond Shield because there's not much else. Enjoy the Oath Veil. And I guess the Diamond Vest. And you can have the last earring. And I will also give you the... I might give you the Hermes sandals. Yeah. Just to go more for equipment. They're useless on Cyan because half his abilities don't even care about... Kitty, no, Kitty. No. Don't stand on... Do not stand on keyboard. Every time I take your foot off the keyboard, you put another foot down on the keyboard. You're not helping, Kitty. I love you. What the heck? What the heck? Hey, Davey. How are you?
It's party time. Masamune. And you get a diamond shield because there's nobody else. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Hey, kitty. And the diamond helm because the only other... I guess the circlet's probably better. Yeah, the circlet's better. Although the red cap gives even more strength at the cost of stamina. I'll do that. Yeah, strength and speed at the cost of stamina sounds worth it. And the golden... Wow, we're at golden armor is the best we have now. Jeez. And what do you want? Although, to be fair, one weapon in both hands might be good to just do more damage. Not bad. Just playing the video games and doing the stabby stabby. Okay, equipment has been redone. That massively increased our offense at the cost of a defense. Which, given that he only has golden armor, honestly, he kind of needs not to have this. Even though it's tempting. White cape is tempting. Sniper eye never misses, but that doesn't really matter. Evasion and magic evasion. Maybe I should go an evasion focused build just because there's nothing left to use. Yeah, work's been going alright, streaming's been going fine. Just hanging out, really. Yeah, Zephyr Cloak. And another Zephyr Cloak. And then what might actually be fun is to do the Force Shield. So he has a 71% magic evasion and a higher magic defense than normal defense. You know, yeah, oh yeah, I know with your new job, that's been rough. It's gotta be rough. Ooh. Ooh. And she dead. I was gonna say, we haven't been challenged in a while. This is definitely a challenge area. I should also probably resurrect her, honestly. Oh, but Realm is stopped. That's why her turn is coming up. I was like, why is her turn not coming up? Oh, right. She's frozen in time. I only got 2. Oh, fire hurt heals them. That's a problem. This lightning is healing, right? Yeah, this ain't bad. I can handle this. I just haven't been challenged in the World of Ruin in a while now, so it was so weird to actually have things dealing enough damage to hurt me. Because nothing's really done that in a while. Wrong one. I should have possibly the other guy. Yeah, Graviga is the problem, but thankfully I'm able to dodge that sometimes. Speeder out of damage, preserve, gain level. Good God, that was so many bonuses. And Phantom's already done. Alright, what else do you want, Edgar? That somebody else isn't currently using.
It might be Catobleepus. Get ready for bed. Have a good night. Not a problem. You as well. Fenrir, banish and stop. Sounds good. And you, young lady, finish mottoing. That's good. I think you're gonna start working on the good stuff. Except all the good stuff's already taken. Never mind. You're not gonna work on the good stuff. You're gonna work on the world snake. Let's do that. Rude. Very rude. Chainsaw! Very powerful, sometimes misses, but tends to hit. And then there's a lot of damage when it hits. Wind Gale, that was a good... Oh wow, that thing is still alive. That thing is still alive. It's been hit 3 times. It's still alive. That's a problem. Chainsaw can also sometimes instant kill, which is great. So I am definitely underleveled for this area, but that is alright. Wing Edge. Ooh, what does that do? It does not show up here. I'm guessing it's it's not an accessory. Interesting. Wing Edge is a boomerang with a chance at instant kill. Fascinating. I'm not switching party members right now because there's kind of not a reason to, because I don't think the other one can even progress right now. Good news, they aren't naked. I'm slightly worried for a second. After the incident at the beginning of the stream, I've been really paranoid. Because who knows where else they've hidden crap in this game. Doobie-doobie-doobie-doobie-doo, doop-doobie-doo. I should probably quit using the fire attack all ability in the fire dungeon. That might make sense. Oh, it's back here. Oh god, it's this party setup. Graviga is the problem. Ooh. That is first rate. Ooh. Zombie stick. And he's no longer on our side. Oh, come on. He's got a... Oh, no, that's right. He doesn't have it. Scion has the super magic defense build. Obtained a holy water. Good. We need one immediately. Hello, baby kitty. Good to see you. Because zombie is effectively an instant kill. It's very mean. Rude. Fuck you. Because yeah, the reason Graviga is so powerful is because it's a percentage-based attack. So Graviga will do a lot more damage at higher health just because you have more HP. That's also why it's doing the exact same attack damage every single time. That's why I thought these enemies were so powerful. I didn't notice what the spell was. It was Graviga, which is super strong at certain levels. And will be the reason I have to use so much MP in this dungeon. Because I'm going to be healing a lot from Graviga. Oh. It'll be faster to do this. Everyone's already equipped. I don't know if there's a save point in here, to be honest. So honestly, I didn't want to, but I'm actually feeling tired now, unfortunately. I think I'm gonna call this, and I'm gonna start it, and we'll continue next week. Oh wow, that's a weird party. Just Setsu. Alright, everyone's set up, so next week we will head into this dungeon and see what lies within. According to the map I have pulled up, this is the Phoenix Cave. What's in the Phoenix Cave? Is it worth it? There's a pretty legit treasure hiding out in a star-shaped mountain. Especially because countless NPCs spoken a man looking for a legendary treasure. Oh! 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 Yes, we're doing this next week. This dungeon's where Locke is. This is where Locke is. Hell yes, we're doing this next week. Finally! Yes, we are doing this next. Finally. I've been trying to find him forever. He's hidden in a dungeon that's interesting because it requires 2 parties to continue this. Just to make sure I'm reading this right. This is the correct place, right? Yeah, this is a 2-party. So functionally, you kind of can't get Locke back until you have at least 8 characters, given the circumstances. Yeah, that's really nice. I've been wondering where Locke is, and I guess you're not supposed to get Locke until you have most of the rest of the party. Because yeah, the only party members we're still missing are Locke, Shadow, and the Mimic. If I'm correct, we have everyone else right now. Let's find out for sure. And everyone's already equipped, but what I might actually do is go... That's actually a good idea. Between streams, I'm going to go to various shops and get some better armor. Given that I have almost 300,000 gil, I can get some better armor for a few characters and make them better off. but I believe I have, what is it, 11 characters? E379, yes, 11 out of 14. So I'm only missing the Thief, the Assassin, and the Mimic. Also, yeah, glad I brought Celis with. Beat them up, exactly. The problem is, I have the party set up for, I can build any 4-person party really easily. What I didn't expect was to need 8 people. I should have, though, because I remembered, oh yeah, the final dungeon, you create 3 parties of 4 people. The final dungeon is, you play as 12 out of 14 characters at once. So the final dungeon, I'm going to want 12 sets of equipment. Functionally, the idea is you can beat the final dungeon using every character except the bonus characters. And you can do it with less than 12 party members. The catch is that means some of your parties will have less than 4 people. Not ideal. So you want at least 12 characters to beat the final dungeon. Fortunately, if you get Mog, he kind of tells you Amaro's in the area, so you'll probably get at least 13. The Mimic, on the other hand, is super secret, and many people, I think, don't even realize the Mimic's in the game. Whereas Umaro is kind of hinted at blatantly by Mog. So, yeah. But that being said, I'm excited because it should be good. And after that, after Locke, we still have a bunch of side quests to do, because we still have to do Shadow side quest. There's still a side quest, I believe, for Realm. There's definitely one for... I don't know if there's one for Strago left or not. There's still some side quests left that I want to get done before I finish. I want... The things I want to accomplish for this stream is obviously get all the remaining characters. Obviously. That's easy, at least. And then I want to complete all the remaining character side quests. From the looks of it, I'm done with Gao. I'm done with Cyan. I think I'm done with Terra. That still leaves the rest of the cast. I just don't know. For example, I'm sure Umaro doesn't have one. I'm sure the Mimic doesn't have one. And I don't know if Mog has one. But most of the party left does have one, so. All right. And that's where we're at. Whew, that was a lot today. I did not expect to be accomplished nearly as much, especially using so little online guide. Literally, the only thing I looked up an online guide for was where to find Mog. And that's how we discovered, sadly, we missed the Mog scene, and I will never be able to get it. Very tragic. Sad about the accidentally override of that save. That's on me. I should have saved in file. I should have saved in file 5 where there was no chance. Well. Right. But we got the scene we did get, which is still a unique scene, so it's not the biggest deal. That said, who should we raid today? Who to raid, who to raid. It's always the fun decision of who should that be? I think we might raid them. I haven't raided her in a bit. Gonna go raid Luna. Haven't raided her in a while. We are unable to raid... Oh, god damn it. Did she go offline? Hang on. Reloading the raid page to see who's actually live right now. Luna's still live. Hang on a second. Why? Oh, I know what the problem is. I need to reload Stream Manager, because Stream Manager messed up. Ah, good grief. That should let me. But seriously, it's always my luck that I keep rating people right when they go offline. Let's try this again. There we go. Oh yeah, schedule for the week. Tomorrow's Europa. It's been 2 weeks. I need to go conquer the rest of Spain and the Ottomans and everybody else. Everybody hates me, blah, blah, blah. It's Europa. You all know how that goes. So Europa tomorrow and probably into Sunday. I'm going to try not to go till 3 in the morning this time, only because I actually have a lunch appointment on Sunday, and I want to wake up for that, so, you know. So that's that. And then next Wednesday, we're going to finish Little Inferno, and we will recruit Locke and see where else we end up on Friday. Thank you all for joining. It is always a pleasure. And I'll see you another time. Later.